What's up, everybody? We're back and we got another technical analysis video for y'all today. And I'm telling you guys, today's episode is gonna be filled with so much energy. I had a monster day today, guys. I feel so fucking lit right now. I'm just moving. Like I am rolling on all cylinders right now, guys. Okay? And I mean, universe just be blessing me. I mean, guys, I broke 40 subscribers today. I know to a lot of people that's like, oh, you barely got any subscribers. But guys, I have little goals I'm trying to hit, and I'm hitting them way ahead of schedule. Okay? I think this is like my 14th episode or something, or my 15th or something. And I already got 40 subscribers. That's pretty good, y'all. That's, in my opinion, that's pretty good. Now I shoot for another 10, get to 50. Boom, just like that. You know, and what's 50? If I can get to 50, I can easily get to 100, 200, 500, 1,000, all that shit. You know, I mean, the channel's growing because the content's legit. Guys, XRP was at $1.50 yesterday. We anticipate a pullback to $1.33 after our fib retracement. Didn't hold, gave out, and here we are. I mean, we're gonna get into it. We're definitely gonna get into it. But anyways, I gotta tell y'all before we even get into it that I have so much gratitude. I have so much appreciation to the universe. Look at that. Ding. And I don't want to just receive, okay? I love to be a vessel for the universe. I'm also a giver, okay? I love to express my gratitude. It's one of my biggest things, okay? It's one of the biggest things about me, guys. So, I think today I'm going to be a little more generous, all right? So my guy Ryan, he be commenting on all my videos, guys. It's so incredible. I love that guy. I've never even met him. I love that shit, okay? And he's showing my channel so much love, guys. I can see his growth. I can see his development, you know? And I truly appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a free one-on-one session. I usually be charging $300 for those one-on-one sessions, guys. I'm going to give it to him for free, okay? As a token of my appreciation, because every single day this guy, my guy Ryan here, is just commenting on my videos. I'm truly grateful for it, you know, just having some interaction, seeing somebody grow. I want to hear that feedback, you know. So yeah, my guy, hit me up, find me on Facebook or Instagram, whatever. Just reach out to me and we'll book a session, okay? I'm gonna get you sharp. I'm gonna get you nasty. I mean, he called himself 2% of Ryan, guys. I'm sold for life. I couldn't believe it when I read that. I was dying. I was dying. But yeah, guys, you never know. I'll just be springing stuff out there like that, okay? I'm a giver. I'm very generous. I mean, look at all the great content I've given you guys for free on YouTube. Come on, y'all. It's just something I, take a lot of pride in and everything. But anyways, guys, with all that out the way now, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into it, baby. Let's get into it, baby. XRP, $1.26. Looking good. Anyways, let's go over it. What did we say yesterday, guys? We were at $1.50, right? We talked about that $1.30 level. Said it could pull back. That's a 4-hour support. But we did say there was a lot of resistance. And remember, we said that 382 level. I mean, let's just pull it out real quick. Fib retracement from the bottom of the structure. We'll pull it back up. I'll stretch it out so we can see it. There's our 618 right below that $1.33 range. And there's our 382. You see, there was an attempt, but it wasn't a good attempt. And we said that's probably not a healthy enough pullback. That doesn't seem for the kind of power, which wasn't much power, that we saw pop up. We didn't think that that would be the pullback and all the buyers would be like, oh, this is it. It's going to take off. We said probably 618. And if not the 618, 786, where our support was starting to establish itself. And look at that, guys. Where are we holding right now? We're holding at that 786 level. This might be a more appropriate place for traders to start getting in. They have, especially now with this wick established, you can set your stop right there. You know, I mean, really, it's not that far from this one. So really, you could just stretch it down right there. You know, the only problem, real quick, let me clean this fib up. The only problem with this trade, because we got our low and we got our higher low. It's not much higher, but it's technically higher. And it's lined up with that 782 fib level. And we got a little support in the past. So there could definitely be a move to the upside. Look at that. It go right through the moving averages, test that $1.50. And if it takes this out, it's probably going to shoot for that $1.75, top right here. You know, might have a little hurdle at $1.60 like we were predicting, but it's probably gonna shoot right, to that $1.75 range. And if that's where we're at, I mean, probably something bullish that happened. Now my only problem with this setup, I would love this trade, guys, but my only problem again comes with the stop loss. If your stop is here, you also got this support level right here, and there could easily be a bounce off $1.10. Easily, it's the top of the level. It would suck to put your stop right here and it comes down to $1.10 and takes off. Right? That would fucking suck. So that's my only hesitation with this trade right now. If I was gonna take the trade and play the level, it'd be probably just be a small amount, just a little scalp trade or something. But I don't think this is a trade. Me personally, my criteria, it's just not all met here. I'd rather wait for a higher probability setup. That's just me. If you're more aggressive, maybe you'll take it. But I mean, like I said, look, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that pressure right there. We got 4 little like resistances we got to deal with, okay? And the market's not looking so great. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 54K right now. Okay, it's struggling too. We're gonna talk about its struggles. And I was at my homie's crib earlier and we were talking, and they want some XRP, guys. I mean, who doesn't? And we were just talking about where could you probably get it? Could it dump more? Like, where are some good entry points? And man, just everybody, I've talked to probably 30 people now, guys. Everybody says under that dollar they're gonna start loading up. Okay, they're all hoping for under $1. If that's the case, that could show that this is a very strong like demand zone. We might not even get to 90 cents because everyone's gonna scoop. Who knows? Who knows, guys? Okay, I personally right now with what I'm seeing in the markets and what I'm seeing on the chart, I'm starting to lean towards us coming down. Okay, the only thing is it's XRP, guys. This thing could take off at any second. All right. But I'm starting to think, I don't know, just like the trader in me, the analyst, the chartist in me, I think it's kind of coming down. This doesn't excite me too much. I mean, it does because of the structure, if this higher low was more like prominent, I think like if it was up here and it's just one pullback established itself and started moving, I think then I'd be way more bullish. But it came down, came up, came down again, came up, came down. I think we're going to get a big tell on what's going to go on with this XRP stuff right in this price range, okay? We got to see, because right now they're trying to take this candle out. If they take this candle out, and that candle, look how big, real quick, guys, look at the volume. This tiny little doji, okay? A doji is an indecision candle. It's where you have that tiny body in the middle, okay? And then wicks to the upside and the downside. That had a lot more volume than this big green candle. Buyers didn't step in, guys. That's why I'm like, I know you got by technical definition, you got the higher low, okay? But it's not much higher. It's not a much more defined higher low. If anything, people would just count it maybe as, at this point, it'd be a triple bottom. You got 1, 2, 3, okay? So I mean, there is a little support establishing itself here, but I just, with this daily level right here, just this range, it feels like it just wants to like just magnetize it, just suck it in like gravity, just boom and pull it. And I think everybody's kind of waiting for this. I think a lot, because people are still asking, should I get in right now? You guys will know when that question is no longer being asked. That's when everybody's going to be jumping in. Okay, people are still asking, which means there's hesitation. I think the structure right now, I think just how long it took for it to go up, the rejection and the pullback. I mean, that's 100% retracement, guys, of the move. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people are like, man, this might come down a little bit more. I think the real traders are in here, that 90 to $1.10 range, just all in here. Because I mean, once they accumulated, boom. Look at that. We just took off. Boom. Nice healthy pullback. Boom. Exploded through that $1.50. Exploded. All right. This is on a 1 hour chart, by the way. Let's go to a 4 hour real quick. wrap this up on XRP here. There's not too much we need to go over. It's kind of the same narrative. I mean, guys, even the 200s in here. Y'all don't think that this thing just could come down, do its thing, give people better risk to reward setup and take off? I think it's there, guys, especially with Bitcoin. What's going to happen if Bitcoin goes under 50K? What's going to happen if Ethereum goes under 2,000, guys? The sentiment in the market, it's a little shaky right now. It's a little shaky. I mean, look at what we got on the 4-hour. We got an hour and 17 minutes left, okay? This isn't like excitement. Now, low again, higher low, but it's not really much difference, right? Almost looks like, hey, just come down to a level, give me a better shot, give me a better risk to reward setup, right? But the reason I'll reiterate, the reason I won't take it at $1.10 is because there's nowhere safe to put the stop loss. If I'm taking an XRP position, guys, this is me based on my style of trading, my criteria, okay? This is literally tailor-made for me only, all right? Y'all can adapt pieces of it, but you guys will never feel exactly how I feel or see things exactly how I see it. Y'all don't know what I have going on in my life. Y'all don't know how much risk tolerance I have. We all tolerate risk differently. Some of us can barely stand to lose any. Some of us can stand to lose a lot. All right? Some of us are playing with a lot of money. Some of us are playing with a little money. Okay? That changes things as well. Me, Nebby, okay? The Nebster, his criteria says I'm only getting involved at 90 cents because I can better control myself, my position, you know? I have an exit door to get out. I know where I'm jumping out. I got my little, level right here where I can get my stop set up. I also know if this level gives out, we're probably going to fall down to that weekly level because that thing's massive. To be that close to the weekly level, I don't see why it wouldn't come down real quick and then do its thing. I would love to take a trade at the weekly level. 60 cents, guys, 63 cents. We would all love that, right? We would all love it. So, but yeah, guys, $1.10 just doesn't meet my criteria for entry. It's not that it's a bad price. It's just for me and how I like to protect myself while I'm in this, market. When I'm, exposed to the risk more because I'm actually in an active trade, I want it down here. All right. Will I get it? I don't know. I really don't care. I'm focused on a different gem right now, okay? I'm very bullish on something else. I'm going to tell y'all soon. I know I've been teasing it. It's almost here, guys. It's almost here. But, I'm focused on that. I'm not really like, oh, hey, I still XRP. I'll get the XRP. Don't get it twisted, guys. This is number one. This is my baby. Nothing else matters. I told y'all videos and videos ago. None of this fucking matters. It's all about XRP. Okay, but at the same time, I do like to dabble in other projects and make money in the short term while I wait for XRP to perform and take those profits from these other altcoins that I'm trading and finding good setups in, taking those profits and flooding them into XRP whenever good opportunities arise, because XRP is yet to move. Okay, XRP is yet to really do its thing. Guys, we pretty much got halfway to the all-time high. When we were at $1.96, we were a little over halfway. This thing is still, and we're gonna set a new all-time high. We have a lot to go through. Like, things are just getting good for the XRP holder. All right. Anyways, one more time frame. Let's check the daily. Daily. This isn't a level. That's why I'm not interested. It's not a real level. I think the traders might wait for this, guys. I think they might wait for this. The pullback looks great, right? That's a pretty nice percentage pullback to go from here to here. That's not bad. Like, structure-wise, that's actually beautiful. That is beautiful. About 50% of the way. But, look at that 618, guys, right where the big move started. Guys. That's that dollar price point. I think that's what everyone's waiting for. So we're going to find out. We'll keep our eyes on it and everything. Anyways, guys, so let's move on. Let's go to Bitcoin. Okay, we're going to do Bitcoin. We're going to do Ethereum. And then we're going to talk about this other little project that everyone's talking about. I've had like 5-6 people hit me up just in the last 24 hours asking about this thing. I had actually never heard of it until these 5 people. I actually only looked into it because these 5 people all hit me up within 24 hours. I was like, no way. And I was like, yeah, I gotta see what's going on. What's all this hype, you know? So we'll get into that. Let's finish with Bitcoin here first though. Bitcoin, damn guys, 53K. 53K. I know we got that touch on the level, but that's the top of the level. Okay? 48K is a much nicer price if you're gonna play this level. Okay? Gives you a safer place to set a stop loss. But even then, even at 48K, guys, you really gotta have your stop down here. That's this is on the daily chart, so you know, keep that context. Let's say you took it at 48K. We'll do it right here. Your stop loss would be right below the wick somewhere. We'll just roughly assume right there. I mean, if you're at 48K, you probably, if you're targeting, I mean, the top of the range, you're not going to take this trade. That's a terrible risk to reward. So you'd probably shoot for the next level, which would probably be like 60K. We'll just, you know, keep it round. It's not terrible. It's 2-to-1. It's not terrible, but to take a 2-to-1 near an all-time high, it's not ideal in my opinion, okay? And if you were to target the all-time high, doesn't mean you're going to get there. But if you were to target the all-time high, it's a little bit better. It's almost 3-to-1. All right. But this ain't that strong of a level as we've been saying for many, many episodes. We've been saying we don't really think that 50 level is like the new bottom and this thing's going to start playing above 50K for a while and trying to push for new highs like 70, 80, 90, 100K. Okay, I don't think the 50K level is what launches us there. There's not enough people getting involved here to have that kind of excitement and hype to take you there, to have the kind of volume you need to take you there. So, if 48K gives out, you see what I'm saying? That stop loss, it's still 12% away, and that stop loss would be close to the next level, which would be that 40K range. Okay, because your stop loss, look at, it's going to be like 42. That's in the middle of this big candle. You know, there's not real action here. You're going to probably come down to at least test this resistance that flipped to support. But I don't know, guys. Again, if you take it up here at like 42, 41K, your stop loss is going to go down here. You know, and what are you going to do? You're going to have to target this. You can't target 60K from 40K. Because you're gonna have, this will now be a resistance. If this gives out, it's right now it's support, but if it gives out, it's resistance. Which means you're probably targeting 50K. Let's grab the long position tool again, guys. I mean, look, you have your stop somewhere here, and you know, on the conservative side, you're targeting right there. It's not that good of a setup. Big money's not gonna want that. Even if you take the top of the level, guys. It's 2-to-1. That's better. You might get that. You know, I could see that more in the realm of possibility, you know. But look what happens, guys. If you get it down here. Now it's much more intriguing. You got 12-to-1. You risk 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, whatever you're comfortable with. And you can make up to 35. And that's just getting to the top of this level. That's getting to 51,472, guys. You're looking at 35.5, almost 36%, and you're only risking 3 or 4. That's actually not a bad setup. And even if you don't get to the top, you can start shedding profits at the bottom. At 48K, you can start scaling out in case there's too much resistance here, which in my opinion there probably would be, because I'm expecting this thing to really dump. But if you take a quick bounce off this level and you get in here around, what we got it at, we got around like 37, 38K right now in that range. If you get it at that price, and then it takes off even to the bottom, I mean, look at that, guys. Almost 7-to-1 ratio. Not bad. So if traders are looking at it the way I'm looking at it, which I'm assuming that's how the elite traders are looking at it, because we are elite traders and we know how they think, then that's probably where they're waiting. Down here. I don't think they're waiting here. Maybe they'll start scaling in here. Maybe. Or, maybe they won't and they'll wait for that risk to reward. I personally be waiting for that risk to reward. I mean, this thing, it's not looking great. Okay? I mean, look at that, guys. 53.8. We were just under 54. Now 53.8, 53.9, okay? So, and this on the daily chart. Let's look at on the 4-hour real quick. Got the dump. The bulls try to push it up. Now it's coming back. It is setting a higher low. That's why I think there could be a quick push. It's possible. But this thing could also be ready to give out. Okay? We need to be ready for both scenarios. All right? Because there's not a lot of buying excitement here. All right? But look at that. 53.7 now. Okay? They're trying to take this candle out. Let's go down one more time frame. Let's go to a 1 hour. Are y'all bullish on that? Are y'all bullish on that? Got this big wick and barely did anything. Came down. Look how long it took. And then just rolls over. And then 2 candles. Boom. Now you got your higher low. Got your low, higher low, higher low. That should have convinced everybody. They couldn't even challenge this. They couldn't even challenge this right here. 57,358. Okay? They couldn't even challenge that range from here with a higher low. And what do we say? We're anticipating to go try the higher high. They didn't even get close. They end up saying a higher low. 2, 3 candles. Boom. Look at that. Again. Now another higher low. Dump. And here we go. Here we go. And we're starting to see the volume increase a little bit as this candle is growing. Okay? It's now reaching the average volume. This thing looks like it's ready to come down. If anything, it would want to come down here because traders would be like, hey, there's my first touch on the level. Here's my second. That's my double bottom. This isn't the spot. This isn't the spot, guys. And again, 1, 2, 3 resistance. Risk to reward is probably not in that good of a favor from this position as well. Unless, you're a short seller maybe, but what are you targeting? If you're targeting the top of the structure, first off, look what you got to do. You got to put your stop inside a support level, okay? At the top of a support level, a major level, a daily level, okay? And again, you guys should be getting good at this by now. Is this a good ratio? No, exactly. What if we go to 200? Is that a good ratio? It's not even 2 to 1 yet, guys. It's not even 2 to 1. That 59, 60K level, would be the next resistance. Let's just target 60K. Go up a little bit more. 60K. Now it's a little over 2 to 1. It's just not there to me, guys. I don't see the excitement. Okay? Especially, you gotta remember too the context. This is crypto. People don't come to crypto to 1x. Okay? They come to crypto because it's the wild, wild west. You can make 50x, 100x, 1000x, These kinds of opportunities reside in this market space. Okay? Anyways, so yeah, Bitcoin, nothing's changed for me. I don't know about y'all, but nothing's changed for me. I'm expecting it to come down. Okay? And now I did see Tether printed like $2 billion today. Okay? Out of thin air. And they're going to buy it up. So that's what I'm saying. We could see a push. We could see a move. But overall, as we move forward, I don't think the narrative has changed yet. I don't think the narrative is, hey, we're going to 100K. I think it's like, hey, we're way overvalued right now. This shit is coming down. I think that's what's happening, okay? But again, we want to know all scenarios, all possibilities. Let's go to Ethereum real quick, guys. Let's check out Ethereum. Let's start on the daily. I like to start on the higher time frame and work my way. That's just me, okay? Anyways, 2134 we had as a level. It's given out now, all right? There is still 12 hours. This thing could come above and hold. That would be a good sign. If the body of this candle gets above that level, that's a pretty good sign that is, holding. And I think people get more confident, jump in, thinking this is a healthy pullback, and maybe go either test the new or the all-time high, or maybe, who knows, set a new all-time high. But it's tough, guys. I feel like Ethereum has more room to come down. I think the reward ratios are more in favor of the sellers at this area than it is for the buyers, okay? Anyways, we got a 4-hour level below us, and we got the 50 moving average. So there's a couple supports here, but I don't know if I'm convinced that the 4-hour is going to launch this thing. And I don't know if that 50 moving average would right below it. And, you know, them being so close, again, stop loss is going to be tricky here, you know? Tricky and not tricky. Really, you'd go right here, but you got to get the right entry. So if you are going to play Ethereum, I mean, you play off that 1990 level, 1980 level, you know, even if you can get that 1950, and then you'll barely have to take any risk, you know, maybe just 1 or 2%. Because if this gives out and starts free falling, you're invalidated. Okay? You're invalidated. It means you're coming down to 1700. But that, again, is another 4-hour level. Alright? Do you want to play the 4-hour level with the daily level close by? You probably would want the daily level. That's what the big money would be waiting for as well. And I think 1500 is a much more attractive price than 1700. Okay? Well, anyways, let's go to 4-hour. 4-hour, we're seeing a hold on the 200, but look how it responded. Got up to the 50 and the 20, rejected. Quick. Bounce again, not doing nothing, guys. And now it's just holding with no excitement. Okay? And I mean, if that 200 doesn't hold, is this 4 hours supposed to get the job done? It's not that much of a price difference. You're looking at like $70 price difference from where we're at, you know? 3%. That's it. $62.62 for 3%. You know, so I'm like, man, I don't think they want it here. The only thing that might get you intrigued is having that wick, because you get a cool little stop loss there. That's why this would be a trade on a 4-hour where you might be able to take it. But is it really worth it again, being by all-time high? Let's say you get it at the level. You set your stop right there. But you never know too, because it could just wick, you know, so you might want to go a little more with it. Because if you get another wick like this at the level, you get stopped out, it takes off, you know. And sometimes it does like to go a little bit below just to catch people. That's why we like to have room. But I mean, look at that, guys. 2.5, that's not bad. If you get it here, that's not bad, 2.5. That's probably pretty easy to do if you do get a bounce here, okay? Because this wasn't like a massive scary thing. Next, if you got that, you'd shoot up to here. Now it's more likely. So I mean, Ethereum, it could have a cool little bounce on these smaller time frames, I should say. You know, on a 4-hour or a 1-hour. It's there, but the thing is, I don't think it's showing enough excitement yet to get people convinced to jump in with it. It needs to do something if it's gonna take that play from here. Look at the 1-hour. I mean, look at that, guys. The 1-hour paints a different picture. Our moving averages have now they've taken over. They're on top. Okay? Not what you want to see. This thing looks like it's ready to free fall to this 4-hour level. I think we're coming down, guys. Especially, you know, Bitcoin in 53K range. That thing dumps a little bit more. I think this thing might start coming down. Alright? It's just a scenario to be prepared for. Anyways, guys, let's move on. We're not going to do like an analysis. Just want to go over it real quick, guys. Algorand, $1.18. It's not bad. It's not bad for a long-term investment. Okay, this ain't investment advice. I'm just telling you what I think. I love Algorand. It's one of my favorite projects. $1.18, that's not a bad price. It was just at $1.79 2 days ago, guys. Alright? And this has utility. And it pays you 6% a year. I'm going to keep reiterating that. Algorand pays you 6% a year just for owning it. Okay? That's some residual income, guys. That's passive income. You're earning money. Alright? Anyways, let's go to everyone's favorite right now, Doge. Look at Doge, guys. 40 cents. 40.5 cents. Doge to the moon. Doge to Mars. Fuck everything else, right? It's all Doge. Guys, they don't even have a development team. Get this shit out of my face. They don't even have a development team, guys. This thing is coming down. Talk about a scam. Look at that, guys. All-time high. Dump. Pretty weak pullback. Almost, I mean, it's going so slow because there's no buyers here. Sellers are waiting. Loading up, they smack it. Come back, smack it again. Come back, and I think they're going to smack it again, guys. Our double top setting in. All right, let's put a little resistance, because now we actually have resistance here. All right, it's established. Make that red. All right, Got the wick through it, came down, came up, rejected, rejected again, rejected again. And it's running out of steam. This was a good amount of volume going into the level, going into that price, okay? It's not like the greatest. It's not this kind of volume, but still, it's an increase in volume. And that's all it was able to do. And since the volume has fallen, all right? The volume has fallen. I am not bullish on this. This is a 1 hour chart. Go to a 4 hour, guys. Look at that. Are you bullish? The one candle that had the most volume gave you a wick through the level, just like this one. Not what you want to see. All right. Let's go to a daily. Daily. I mean, got the pullback. This is how it responds. They try to push it. The daily looks a little bit better, but I'm not getting involved, guys. No matter what, I'm not getting involved. I don't see this thing doing another wave up. I don't see why it would. The only way it would is market manipulation. If you got some inside intel, okay, if you know market manipulation with Doge is going to continue, and there are some whales who got crazy skills to control and manipulate a project, a market like Dogecoin, then hey, I'm probably wrong and this thing's going to take off, okay? But I'm just not bullish. I don't see how anybody's bullish. They don't even have a development team, guys. Just keep that in mind. They don't have a development team. Anyways, one last project, guys. This is what we'll end the video on. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Have y'all heard of SAFEMOON? I don't even know if we can pull up a chart because of how tiny the project is. Look at this. This is SAFEMOON, but it's like warped, okay? I don't really... Man, guys, we're not even going to look at this chart. Well, we are, but hold on. 4 hours, yeah. We're not going to be able to do a chart on it. We'll just have to talk about it, guys. Let me get this shit off my watch list. Alright, anyways. Go back to XRP for a second. SAFEMOON, guys. I don't know if y'all heard of it. I've had 5-6 people hit me up about SAFEMOON. All right. Everybody's like, hey, you heard of SAFEMOON? You heard of SAFEMOON? Last time I checked, guys, it was like 0.000008 cents. Okay. And at that price, it was up 140% on the day. Now, the reason I bring it up, I'm not bringing it up to say, hey, we should invest in SAFEMOON. Okay. I'm bringing it up because a lot of people are comparing it to Doge. And the reason I'm intrigued by it is because the 5 people who hit me up, they're not the most experienced in crypto. Okay, they have experience. Okay, they read and stuff. They do all that. But I mean, I think it was 1, 2, like 3 people, maybe 4 of the 5 people were like newbie to crypto. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. That's not an insult or anything. There's nothing wrong with being a newbie. We're all newbies at some point, okay? Now, I'm not saying like, hey, them presenting me this information means it's worth less because they're new to the space. I'm not saying that at all. It's actually very valuable to me, okay? It's very valuable to me. I love it because that's showing me what kind of news is reaching who, okay? Now I know the public has got that kind of news, okay? Which means the hype train might be getting started. Now, this is how I would play the SAFEMOON, okay? I would not be a long-term investor in SAFEMOON, okay? I would take a very tiny speculative position, okay? I'm actually planning to take a $100 position. I've been waiting for my Bitcoin to clear all day, but these slow-ass transactions are taking forever for the money to transfer over, okay? But as soon as my Bitcoin gets to Bitmart, I'm going to take a small speculative position on SAFEMOON, okay? Earlier when I was watching it, guys, like I said, 5 zeros and an 8. I'm not kidding, guys. In 2 seconds, it dropped 100% and was at 5 zeros and a 3. And then like a second later, it shot back up to like 5 zeros and an 8. And then it dropped again 100%. I was watching this thing every few seconds fluctuate by hundreds of percentages. Like, guys, that's crazy. That's not a project I'm trying to be invested in. That just shows you everyone's gambling, okay? But if I can get a cool little entry, now I'm not trying to get in there and then double 2 seconds later, okay? I don't even think you can get your sell order off fast enough. The price would fluctuate too much, okay? My goal is to maybe knock off one of those zeros or really knock off 2 of those zeros, okay? I did some math. If you knock off 2 of those zeros with a $100 position with where it's at now, You can turn $100 to almost 10K. Okay? That's the kind of play I'm looking for. I'm not looking to be a long-term investor. I'm not trying to shill it. I'm not trying to do a technical analysis on it. I just know there's a lot of hype and a lot of people are scooping it, okay? I think not, after the fee and everything, I think I'm going to get like 11 million shares for $95, okay? It's like a $5 fee when I transfer the Bitcoin. There might be another fee when I purchase the SAFEMOON, who knows? But what I'm saying is you're going to get like 10, 11 million shares, okay? Now, I'm not saying I'm going to hold this until it goes to a penny. Maybe I'll sell half when it cuts off a couple decimals, a couple zeros. That way I can make a cool 5K. I made plenty of money. And then if it one day does do something crazy, who knows what could happen? I still have half the position. Worst case scenario, I lose $50. It wouldn't matter. I already cashed out maybe like 5K depending on where we get. I'm just trying to use round numbers, okay? Just to keep the example, for y'all more simple. But I mean, that's a cool little play, a speculative play. But you see how we treat a speculative play? You play it different than an actual play. You don't play XRP like this. You play something you never heard of that has a lot of hype and is reaching the masses, reaching the public, okay? And it just started, so you're early to the party, okay? Now, I know 2 exchanges you can get it on. Bitmart, that's Bitmart, Bitmart. And the other one's called Whitebit, like the color white, okay? It's Whitebit. I didn't use Whitebit. I use Bitmart because everyone I'm seeing talk about it is using Bitmart, okay? And that's why I witnessed the crazy volatility earlier. Now, I am in no way advising you to take this gamble. I am in no way advising you to go and invest all the money you have into SAFEMOON. I am in no way telling you this is a get-rich-quick scheme. Okay? You'll probably lose your money. Okay? There's a good chance you'll lose your money. This is a gamble. And if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to be even harder for you to capitalize. All right? Why do you think I'm only playing with $100? I'm only playing with $100, guys. Just trying to make a little side cash. Maybe take a little trip or go eat a fancy steak, Maybe invest in some more crypto projects I actually believe in. Who knows what? We'll see. I'm not doing this as like, oh, I'm depending on this. I'm banking on this. This is my ticket out. Fuck that, guys. SAFEMOON is not my ticket out. All right? But if I can take advantage of some hype and have a lot of dumb money flowing into it, I mean, fuck it. I'm here to make money, guys. I'll take that little gamble. I have no problem. I like to, throw the dice. I like to throw the dice. Okay? Now, the only thing that makes me feel like it might not perform the way Doge is, because a lot of people who are shilling it, they're saying it's the next Doge, What happened to Doge is going to happen to SAFEMOON. And people are so crazy about Doge right now. I mean, it's at 40 cents, okay? With no development team. That's ridiculous. Anyways, so with SAFEMOON, the only thing that makes me think it might not be able to perform the way Doge does or did is and I guess this could be a valid point. It's how you get the SAFEMOON. It's not easy. It's not user friendly. Okay, and a lot of these people who are talking about it are new to crypto, so they probably are in over their heads right now. Okay, you can only, from what I've seen, okay, correct me if I'm wrong or if you have more information, but from what I've seen, you can only get SAFEMOON with USD Tether. Okay, USDT Tether. So if you want to take the SAFEMOON play, you need to open an account on Bitmart or on Whitebit. You need to go to an exchange like Coinbase or Uphold. You need to buy your Bitcoin. Okay? You need to buy Bitcoin. You need to transfer the Bitcoin from let's use Coinbase for example, okay? You need to transfer your Bitcoin from Coinbase to Bitmart, and then when the Bitcoin gets there, you need to convert the Bitcoin into USD Tether. And once it's in USD Tether, then you can purchase SAFEMOON. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of steps. And a lot of newbies, they don't even know how to transfer money out the exchange. That's why I'm like, man, I'm not going to put too much in it. I was really going to do $50, guys. I was going to do 50. But I was like, man, So many people been talking about it, like 5 people, 6 people in 24 hours, guys. Good friend of mine earlier, he was like, man, imagine if you heard this, you didn't even gamble a little bit and it really took off. You're going to live with that regret. Guys, that regret hurts more than losing that little money. I spend $100 on bullshit all the time, guys. Okay? All the time. I mean, shit, how many times a week do we eat out, guys? Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, whatever it is, Like, I mean, we spend money on all kinds of things. Go to a gas station, grab some snacks or a drink. That'd be cool, $5, $6 right there. So I was like, I mean, I really, man, guys, because this other project I'm FOMOing so hard over, I really almost was gonna skip the play. It's literally the fact that I didn't want to deal with the regret on something that had a chance to actually perform well. The risk to reward is great. I have no problem risking the 100 to potentially maybe make $10,000 off of it or more. Even if I made 500, guys, 5x real quick, I don't need to shave off 2 decimals, 2 zeros to get my $100 to 500. Okay? That's why I'm like, man, and there's just a lot of hype. My only concern, though, again, is the fact that it's difficult to obtain. And you gotta keep something else in mind, guys. Taxes. Okay? Going from dollars to Bitcoin is a taxable transaction. Going from Bitcoin to USD Tether is a taxable transaction. Going from Tether to SAFEMOON is a taxable transaction. That's 3 taxes now. Okay? Then when you cash out of your SAFEMOON, going from SAFEMOON back into Tether, because that's the only pair, that's 4 taxes. Then you need to take the Tether and you need to probably convert it to Bitcoin and transfer it to Coinbase. That's 5 taxable transactions. And then when you cash the Bitcoin out, you're looking at 6 taxable transactions. Okay? That's why, to me, if it doesn't perform, whatever. It needs to perform to make it worth my time, though, because of those taxes. Now, the Bitcoin to Tether one, that's not going to be like a crazy tax or anything, especially because you're doing it quick, So it's not like the price is fluctuating too much. Okay, the real tax is going to come from the SafeMoon play. All right, because that's where the gains are going to occur. But still, it's something you're going to have to record and be aware of, okay? And then also going into dollars. When you go from SafeMoon to Tether to Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin to dollars, like those are going to be the transactions. Okay, I'm not a tax expert. Okay, don't take tax advice from me, guys, especially on crypto. It's so unclear right now. I don't think anybody really understands taxes in crypto. Okay, please do not take tax advice from me. Okay, I'm just saying, though, that's something you need to consider, not just with SafeMoon, but with every trade and investment you make. Okay, you're looking at, if you hold for under a year, you're looking at 30 to 35% in capital gains tax. So if you make $100,000 and cash out in crypto, you only made 70, maybe 65K, because 30 to 35% of that goes to IRS. Even if you're doing short-term trades, if you make 1%, you really made 0.7% because that gets taxed, okay? Don't forget this aspect. This goes into your risk management and why you want to position yourself in certain places. Oh, I'll take the trade here. I can still make 12%, but you got to remember 30% of that 12% is not yours. So you're really getting 9%. So now what's your risk to reward like? Still in your favor? See why I'm more conservative and I take the higher probability trade? It's just better overall for you in so many ways, from taxes to risk management, to stability and control of how you maneuver in the trade, all that good stuff, okay? Quick exit if you need it, all that good stuff. But anyways, guys, yeah, I just want to put you on that. I know a lot of people are talking about it. I just kind of want to get my 2 cents in there, okay? I'm not saying to take the trade. I'm not telling you go play this gamble on SafeMoon. But I'm also telling you not to not take the chance. If you want to take it, take it, okay? I'm taking it. You got to play to win, guys. Risk is the new safe, okay? Everybody's always about safety. You want to be safe, but you still need to be risky. Okay, it's just when you're risky, be safe with your risk. Have a plan, have some preparation. Okay, But yeah, guys, I mean, real quick, let's wrap this up. Final thoughts. XRP, $1.23. Are we going to see it at $1.10, 90 cents? Are we coming into this level? Or are we getting ready to blast off? Or are we just going to make one more push before we come down? Well, let me know what you think. Bitcoin, we're back over 54K. Is this thing trying to hold here before it makes another push and then gets smacked down? Because that's definitely possible, guys. If the sellers here, real quick, if the sellers here smack this down and the buyers pushed it here weak and it came back, the sellers may have pulled their sells and they're waiting to encourage the buyers to come up so that they can get a better risk to reward up here before they smack it down to wherever it's supposed to go next. So just that's what I'm saying. You could see this as a short-term bullish opportunity. There's the low, there's the higher low. It's almost like the bears are trying to hypnotize the bulls and trick them. Hey guys, you see it is looking bullish. We gave you a wick. You got your first push up. Now you got your higher low. Stack it real quick and look, boom, you can take off. And maybe they let it come up to like 59, right up to maybe 60K, and then boom, smack it. Because right now, you got to remember, guys, we're going to end it after this. If you're a short seller, if you're getting in here and you're targeting, maybe you put one there, but that's not the safest place in my opinion, okay? Because again, that 200 is above. That means for a seller, that's support right there, okay? So, I mean, and with the expectation that it could go up, it's just risky because of that higher low. I mean, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's not good for a short seller. They're not trying to get in here. But now if they're like, hey, right here, that's one to one. It's not really that good either. That's why I'm like, maybe they'll let it come up more. Look what happens if they let it come up to here. I mean, really, you could even play it like that maybe, you know? You got that target there, though. That's why I would go above it a little bit. Even if you went above the candle, above this candle here, okay? You still got favorable risk to reward. You're carrying a little bit more risk, but you got, I mean, it's a little over 3 to 1. So it's not bad. And you're targeting the top of this support level. 14.5% to risk 4.3. Not bad. I don't think sellers want it from here or here. I think they'll consider taking it from here depending on how it performs, okay? But I think the sellers are just lulling the bulls in before they smack it down again, all right? I'm still pretty bearish on these markets. I'm open to it switching to bullish because I know there's a tether printer out there. I know I don't know anything, okay? I'm able to know things because I understand I know nothing. That's how you need to be, okay? If you think you know something, you have a bias. You're not going to analyze properly, okay? I'm just giving y'all kind of where I'm leaning, okay? We're always going to lean somewhere, okay? Right now, I lean towards overall bearish sentiment. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing came up a little bit before it got smacked down, all right? It gives the bears a better risk to reward. And it helps take out this level, you know, because then they're going to smack it hard. All right. I mean, look at, if you're looking Elliott wave, wave 1, pullback, you know, this could easily be wave 2. And I mean, wave 3 right here coming down. So this thing could be ready to give out. Or it could be wave 1. And then this piece is wave 2, you know, or maybe it comes up higher and gives you wave 2 to here. And then wave 3 comes down. And wave 3 is going to be bigger than this, okay? Which means we're going through this. So yeah, guys, I'm not too bullish on Bitcoin. Maybe in the short term, maybe, okay? But again, risk to reward being at so close to all-time highs, you know, having this daily support that's minor compared to these ones, you know? This one and this one, the 40K and the 30K level, having those as well, I don't know, guys. And this Bitcoin, I'm just not too optimistic. Okay? So, we'll see how it plays out, though. Anyways, though, y'all, I think today's episode, you know, we got some good stuff covered. Again, you know, XRP, what to do, Bitcoin, Ethereum, what we can possibly expect. SAFEMOON, how to maybe play it if you're interested or curious, or want to gamble a little bit or whatnot. And then of course Dogecoin. I mean, look at Doge, guys. Look at Doge. But yeah, guys, it's almost at 41 cents. Sorry, I had to pause it real quick. I almost sneezed too, so I don't know if I cut back in the right way. But yeah, anyways, y'all, it's 2:30 in the morning here. I still got a couple things I gotta do. Gotta keep sharpening them skills too, guys. Knock out these studies and all that. But you know what it is, guys. I'm sending y'all love. I'm sending y'all light. I'm sending y'all good energy. I'm sending y'all all the wisdom and knowledge of the universe. I'm sending you guys angels to help assist you with all your endeavors, guys. I again, I'm truly appreciative. 40 subscribers, guys. I'm fucking lit. I'm fucking lit. You can't get more if you're not grateful for what you got. Universe ain't gonna bless you, okay? 40 subscribers, and to get as fast as I got it, I mean, I got some amazing people tuning into me, guys. And I appreciate every single one of you, okay? I'm excited to continue to see your growth, to work with y'all. I mean, it's really an honor. Ryan, don't forget to hit me up, okay? One-on-one, man. I'm loving your energy. I think you could be really good at this. I mean, the way you elaborate things and how you pick up on it, it's pretty impressive. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna end it on that. I will see you guys tomorrow with another video, okay? And we're gonna, just keep getting better and better. Keep that energy high, guys. Keep that energy strong, okay? Flood my comments with love, guys. Smack that like button, guys. Let me know y'all are feeling great, okay? I'll see you guys soon, though, okay? Take care.